You need to do something for yourself. You need a plan to do something for yourself. You need to be intentional about it. I want you to get rest, and I want you to romanticize still getting things done. When they say she overboard now. I want you to rock the rock the work the middle, change positions. Now stroke it, baby. Stroke it for me, stroke it for me.
Say the kids don't play games, and it's love and ain't the same. I don't know what to say, but what a shame. If you were mine, you would like it the same. If you were mine, you would top everything. Suicide in the trucks with your legs in a day so fine, baby, no propane. Got good pussy, girl, can I be framed?
Hey you guys, what is going on, and happy Friday. I don't know that it's Friday for you guys. It could be because I drop my videos on Thursday. However, you might watch it on Thursday, you might watch it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Whenever you decide to watch this, I hope that you are having a phenomenal day. And as you can see, I'm having a phenomenal day myself. I'm about to do my makeup, but I wanted to quick chit chat with you guys before I got into my work day. I'm not off of work, even though it is quite late for me to be at this stage of my morning routine. However, there is a reason for it, and it is because I have made an intentional decision to have a higher self day. And the reason for this is because I have been in a funk, and I believe that I finally cracked the code to not only get out of the funk that I was in, but I also feel as though I cracked the code to prevent myself from getting into similar funks in the future. Not to say that they never will come, but I think that I've come up with a hack that will prevent me from getting as deep into it as I was in. Anybody who has ever experienced a depressive state, maybe a seasonal time of your life where you are just in a funk, where you are struggling to be motivated, you're struggling to get back on track, maybe you just cannot bring yourself to try or to give effort where you normally do have that effort. You normally do have that spice and that zest for life, but lately you just hasn't been giving that. I really think that I've come up with something that can help you. From the span of Sunday to Wednesday, I was not having it. And that is a short stint for a lot of people. I've had longer depressive states. I've had shorter depressive states. Sometimes it's just a day where you're in a funk, but I dedicated and I claimed previously that I wanted to have a better day than I did prior. And I not only did that, but I had a light bulb go off, and I genuinely believe that what we're going to get into in today's video will not only help you if you are currently in a funk, but will also help you to be in them a whole lot less. So before we get into it, I just want to introduce myself. Obviously you're like, oh my gosh, who is this girl? She's just rambling about. If this is your first time seeing me, hi. My name is Bri. I am your Gen Zennial bestie, your virtual sis, working to successfully navigate her 20s in an attempt to thrive in her 30s. And what thriving in my 30s looks like for me is simply becoming someone that I am inspired by now. So if that aligns with anything that you want for yourself, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stick along for the journey, because I'm telling you, not only is it all about glowing and growing and elevating, but there are a lot of real life situations that we come about that I'm very transparent about on this channel that I want to make sure we do not skip over. This is a very, very real deal type of channel. So if that's what you want to get into, if you want the nitty gritty, if you want the hiccups, the speed bumps, and everything in between, you're gonna get that. Learn from my mistakes, be inspired by my wins. That is the goal and the purpose of this channel. And for those who are reoccurring, y'all already know the vibes. Okay, so in today's video, as you can see, I'm having me a very intentional and slow morning, and there is a reason for that. So right now I'm doing my makeup, which I don't typically do Monday through Friday because I work from home. And I be thinking like I don't want to waste my makeup. However, I want to get out of that thought process, number one. Number two, I actually have to film for work today. So I'm like, I might as well take advantage of the opportunity that I'm, you know, want to make sure I look a certain kind of way. Because sometimes I film just with some lip gloss on. But I want to try it today. And I talked about that in a previous video about how putting more effort into your appearance can definitely help you if you are in a funk. But in this case, I'm taking it a little further, and I am being intentional and not only having a higher self day, but I'm also treating myself to a solo date. The reason for this is because I was in a funk for a few days, and while it wasn't super intense, I don't want to be dramatic, but at the same time it was taking a very big toll on me. It was taking up a lot of mental space. There was a lot of distraction, clouding. I did not feel motivated in any capacity. I felt a tremendous amount of guilt because I got up on this channel and I was yapping about getting motivated, staying motivated, being productive, having this 50-day summer glow up challenge, and everything in between. And I am struggling to even get out of the bed. I'm struggling to go to the gym. I don't feel like eating healthy. I want to be and eat big bags. Like, I literally just wanted to do all of the things that I consider comfort: go out, turn up, drink, eat bad. And I didn't want to do anything that I had been really moving steadfastly toward doing, because I thought that I just didn't have the motivation and the energy to do it. I really didn't. And I started to realize a few different reasons as to why that happened. And I came up with a solution while I was in it. It wasn't a snap your fingers and poof, I'm fixed. It was not in that way at all. But when I came up with the solution in real time, I learned that getting my feelings out, writing them down, also putting a little bit more effort into my appearance, and lastly, not relying on my productivity to determine my mood or my worth. Those three things helped me in the moment. Following that, I went on a long walk, listened to a little podcast, and I realized that I may have been having some issues with my relationship with myself. And the signs of that for me were an extreme case of FOMO in some cases. I've realized that I've been having it a lot more recently. And I also noticed that my funk, while I don't believe it was rubbing off on my boyfriend, I felt like I was just looking to him to fix it, and he didn't put me here. So why on earth am I expecting him to fix a problem that he probably don't even know why I'm experiencing? Like, it's literally all in my head. For him, he's a man. You know, you eat a cheesesteak one day, your life's not gonna end. You go back to the gym on Monday. Like it's not that serious. Or like, okay, you overslept your alarm on Monday. You're gonna be fine. Like, it's not that serious. For me, I was losing it. And it wasn't that minimal to me, because for me, it's like I told my channel I'm gonna do 10,000 steps a day, and I fumbled the bag. Okay, I told myself I was gonna show up this kind of way, and I don't have the energy to do so, and I don't even know why. But I'm just looking to all these different outlets and other people to fix my problems, to just pull me out of my funk. And let me tell you, for one, he is not the root of my problem, so he couldn't fix it. Two, he is not God. He's not going to be able to put his hand over me and change my mood. It don't work that way. So of course I had to get into that Bible, and I had to pray. I had to spend some quality time with myself, and a light bulb went off. I really can't explain it. But if I had to explain it or do my best to convey it to you guys, it basically came down to the fact that, one, I've been going very hard. So in many ways, I'm hoping that this video can help you if you've ever been experiencing any kind of burnout, because baby, I've learned. it's not cute. But what I'm getting into, having an intentional like higher self day, solo date, something to look forward to, all of these things, they are going to help me to prevent this from happening again. But I've been going really, really hard. The whole like majority of April, I was going hard, okay? Weighing every piece of food I eat, counting my calories, gym 5 days a week, and this channel consistently, and just I've been showing up for myself, and I'm proud. I'm very, very proud of myself. But with nothing to look forward to, no break, intentional cheat meal, intentional cheat day, it caused me to go Looney Tunes when I did, when I cracked. I kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. That weekend, Cinco de Mayo weekend, I turned all the way up, and I know it was a result of just not having any intentional time for myself in between all of the hard work, the 5 a.m. morning routines, and the stress that it can cause. Like, I'm going very hard and I'm very happy. However, when you don't allocate time for intentional rest, when you don't allocate time for intentional quality time with yourself, reward systems, whatever the case it is, something that is going to help you to get through this thick time. When I say that the time where you are grinding can be very, very gritty, it could be sticky, it's not always sexy, I mean that with every ounce of my being. So while doing that for like 3 to 4 weeks straight, I was bound to crack, and that's exactly what happened. And when I did, I felt a tremendous amount of guilt. So what we are doing in today's video is having an intentional higher self day. And for me, this is like a rest day, because I believe that my higher self won't be struggling to do all of the things that I've been doing for myself. I'm gonna just be eating healthy, and it's gonna be cute, and it's gonna be normal. I won't have to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. I'm gonna have days where like I can just wake up, the sun will wake me up out of my bright floor-to-ceiling windows, the sun waking me up. I'm still going to obviously do my work, because I don't want you guys to go as far as to just chalk all of your responsibilities because you need a higher self day or you need a rest day. That's not what I mean. My goal here is to combine the two. Like, what would my higher self do? She's treating herself to a coffee. She's having a slow morning, but she's still getting to the gym. She is putting effort into her appearance. She does have work, but she works at her own time. She's pouring into herself. She's pouring into her channel, and she's taking herself out. And that is what I want to do today. So I say all this to say, if you have been on a health and wellness journey, or maybe just any journey that requires a tremendous amount of discipline, I implore you to have both a rest day, an intentional rest day, where you do not have to go so hard, something that you can look forward to maybe at the end of the week. When I started off this video, I said sleep in Fridays, and it's because I've developed this thing that has been so helpful for me. While I've been doing these very consistent and monotonous 5 a.m. morning routines, I developed this thing called Sleep in Fridays, and I started it, and it makes me not feel bad about like oversleeping my alarm on a Friday. On Fridays, I typically don't have a whole bunch of meetings. I don't have any meetings today. I'm gonna get to work when I get to it. JK, I'm actually working from my phone as we speak. I've been working in between clips, but life is gonna still happen. Like, I'm still going to be able to go to the gym, and I'm gonna read my Bible, and I'm gonna have a nice breakfast, or whatever the case, but I can do it without waking up at 5 a.m. and it gives me something to look forward to. Not that I don't like waking up early, because I actually do, but it gives you like a break. Your body does need rest, and if you're not getting it, allocate time to intentionally get it. So as I was saying, that Sleep in Fridays is just something for me, but it could be a like once a month situation for you, where you like, I don't know, make sure that your kids go to your mom's house and you just have that day for you. Or it might be that date night that you set up with, I was gonna say with your partner, but I want this to be about you, and I just don't want us to rely on any other like person to get us out of our mood. I don't want us to rely on us like going out, we hit in the group chat, does anybody want to do anything? Everybody's busy, everybody has plans, everybody's with their significant other, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in a funk and nobody wants to go out with me. No, honey, I want us, or like you need to do something for yourself. You need a plan to do something for yourself. You need to be intentional about it. I want you to get rest, and I want you to romanticize still getting things done. So that is the goal in today's video. I'm still gonna do some work. I'm still gonna, you know, contribute to my channel, read my Bible. I still went to the gym. All of the things that I typically do that still pour into me, we're still doing them. But when I told myself I need something to look forward to that's going to make this go hard grind time of my life a little bit more bearable, it made me feel an instant sense of relief. Like, I'm gonna go hard these couple more days because on Friday I'm sleeping. I'm gonna go hard, I'm gonna eat healthy these couple more days because on Friday I'm gonna get me an espresso martini. I don't even know from where. I don't even know if I'm gonna eat Big Back because I don't think I really want to. I think I just want a break. Like, I think I just want an intentional break, a romanticized version of what I've already been doing. Keep it cute, keep it classy. You don't have to go to the furthest extreme. And I think that's what I really learned when I was in my funk. There just didn't seem like an in-between. Like, I'm either going super hard, grind time, all gas, no breaks, or I'm like, F it all. I'm outside. Give me the cheesesteak. Give me the bottle. There's no in between. I want to keep it cute and I want to keep it classy. I still want to work toward my goals, but doing so in a way that is romanticized. It's in moderation. It's intentional, and it's making me feel a lot better. Immediately when I made the plans in my mind, that's like, oh, I feel better. And I woke up with some pep in my step on Thursday. And today I feel rejuvenated. I haven't even gone anywhere yet. I just slept in and I went to the gym. And I went and got a coffee. Did I get a bunch of sugar in it? No, I got 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla and a core power in it, all espresso. Like, and if you do decide you want to take a real like cheat day, like, I don't know, I seen something that said like, don't have cheat days, but rather have cheat meals. And I was like I ate low-key. I get that. I received that. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of not just like going crazy on the days that I feel like I need rest, but still just treating myself. I hadn't had a chocolate chip cookie, y'all, in so long. And because of that, I went to Whole Foods and I got them brown butter chocolate chip cookie dough joints. I intentionally got the 4 big ones because I'm like, if I have a pack in my house, I'm not gonna know how to control myself. But I still didn't know how to control myself. I ate like 3. I couldn't even put it in the oven. I bit into a whole piece of the cookie dough, y'all. But the fact of the matter is, I love cookie dough and chocolate chip cookies, and I just hadn't had one in so long. I should have like had it as a treat at some point during this whole like 4-week grind time era I've been in. I should have planned to do that, and because I didn't, I was like I lost it, bro. And I like, when I'm not drinking, I say you have to make sure you allocate time for drinking, because you don't. But like in my case, I haven't been drinking no wine in the house at all, and that used to be my vibe. Like, I like to have a little buzz. I like to have a little drink here and there. I haven't been keeping any in the house, which I think is like, I think that's dope, because it's really helping with my consumption and my moderation. But because I haven't been really engaging in a really long time, I think my tolerance is lower, for one, and for two, I just didn't have like that meter of being like, okay, enough. And I was just like more willing to do so, because I'm like, I deserve this. I haven't had the time. I need a break. I need a rest. You don't need to like be obliterated in order to do all of those things. So I'm gonna do something in a classy way today, okay? I feel like I'm rambling. You guys are gonna come along with me for an intentional rest day / higher self day. I'm very excited. So without further ado, I'm going to finish my makeup. I just need to put on some lashes, and then we are going to get into the rest of our day. Yeah, I'm really happy you're here, and I hope this encourages you to do the same for yourself, because we deserve this. Let's get into it.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
Life move fast when you do what you want.
Starting now.
At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want. My nose look like Tyler Perry.
Hey you guys, I just got done filming something for work. That's why I have this on. I don't want you guys to think this is what I'm wearing to my higher self day, intentional rest day. Yeah, so it is currently 12:16. I'm about to quick edit this and send it to who it needs to go to. Also get some other work done and eat. My iced coffee was with the protein shake, the Core Power, and that's probably why I'm not super hungry. I am getting a little hungry now, but I really want to just get my work done so that I can decompress for hopefully like 45 minutes before heading out, because I do have a wax appointment at 3:15. So I kind of want to go from my appointment to an aesthetic bar and get some work done with an espresso martini, and that will be the intentional rest day, higher self day vibe that today gives. So let me get to work and then I'll eat and then we'll change and go about the rest of our day.
But she don't love me, she too scary. My old fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime,
How do you know the way I feel?
Is there a happy hour menu?
You got me losing my mind. Oh, try to suppress my emotions. They're bursting like fountains, baby. They take me up, they take me down. I'm getting weak in my knees. Oh,
I got nothing to admire to you.
Hey guys, it is the next day. It's now Saturday. It's about 10 in the morning or so. And I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how I ended my evening. Very much cutesy, very much in moderation. It was honestly a really good time. So while I intended on going on a solo date, my friend also intended on going on a solo date. After we both ran errands, I went to get a wax and get her nails done, and it was like, you might as well just link up, because she also had her laptop, also had work to do. So we ended up doing that. It felt both productive and refreshing. No shots. Okay, no crazy after hour missions. We had a good time at happy hour. We went to a spot called Botica, and that was really cute. Great food and $5 drinks. I had about 2, and then we went to a different spot called Steak Market by Siva's. That was so cute. So yeah, it was just nice to catch up with her and to spend some time pouring into each other and pouring into ourselves, because we both work really, really hard, and I think we had shared that same sentiment of, you know, just wanting to get cute, enjoy the good weather, and do something for ourselves. So while I intended on it being a solo day, I implore you to either do it for yourself or maybe even link up with a girlfriend or someone that shares that same sentiment as you, because the reason why I get up on this camera and I talk to you guys about my deepest, darkest, and most transparent issues is because I know that there are other people that experience that same feeling. There are people that experience burnout. There are people that are going so hard and they need a break. They need a rest day. They need a higher self day. They need to remind themselves of why they are working so hard, and that is why I pour into y'all, because I know I can't be the only one feeling these things. So whether it be your YouTube channel, your friends, your family, your sister, your brother, your loved one, don't feel afraid like you have to endure whatever problems or whatever funk you're in, that you have to endure it alone, because that's not the case. I still was very proud of myself for just going home after that, okay? I got home at a decent hour before 10 o'clock. I got in bed, I got a good night's rest, and now I'm about to go to the gym. Like, it's really refreshing to not let the streets take a hold of you. Here in Atlanta, that is very easy to happen. So I'm just very, very glad that I still can take full advantage of my Saturday, get things done. And I was able to do some things for myself that made me feel good, but also was in moderation. So hopefully this inspired you and encouraged you to do the same for yourself, especially if you have been in a funk. I really, really hope that this helped you to get out of it or gave you some type of inspiration or motivation to do something similar, to get out of any kind of funk that you may be feeling, or to prevent yourself from getting there by planning your intentional rest day or higher self day in the near future. So thank you again for watching. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. Lots more content coming your way very soon. You do not want to miss it. And remember that we are on our 50-day summer glow up challenge. And I didn't even mention, I got my 10,000 steps yesterday too, honey. Yeah. Kept that watch on all day. I made sure I got my rounds when I got back from my outings, and I definitely completed my 10,000 steps. So, pass back. What are you doing for your 50-day summer glow up challenge, and how are you integrating it with your higher self day, your rest day? How are you making it look cute? Right now I'm about to take my iPad with me to the gym so I can watch my reality TV while walking. It's a rainy Saturday when I would typically want to just make myself some breakfast and curl up on the couch and binge a show. I'm gonna make myself a protein shake, gonna take my show with me, and I'm gonna watch it on the treadmill because we're getting our steps. Okay, let's make sure that we are still pouring into ourselves, we're doing for ourselves, but we are also showing up for ourselves and actually making a way that we can accomplish the goals that we set out for ourselves, especially as we embark on this 50-day summer glow up challenge. I will see you guys in the next video.